Hey, welcome to my cyber presentation. I'm Roderick Chajoko, a DevSecOps advisor and cybersecurity advocate. Today, we are going to discuss the first ChatGPT data breach. Our agenda will be as follows. What is ChatGPT? What is ChatGPT breach so important? ChatGPT is one of the most popular chatbots developed by OpenAI. It has more than 100 million subscribers. It is used by students, organizations, university, or employees, and other worldwide. It is a perfect target for any hacker since his database has valuable user confidential information like search history, payment address, critical information, and email. When did the breach happen and whose data was affected? ChatGPT data breach happened during a 9-hour window on March 20 between 1 a.m. and 10 a.m. Pacific time, according to OpenAI. Approximately 1.2% of the active ChatGPT Plus subscriber has their data exposed during that time. So what is 1.2% in actual number? Since ChatGPT has about 100 million subscribers, we are currently about 1 million to 1.2 million users that was disclosed at that time. So what type of data was exposed? During that time, some user could see on another user first name, last name, email, address, payment address, credit card type, and credit card number, but only the last four. And also the critical expiration date. So it was also possible for some user to see the first message of other user newly created conversation. So it was a lot of sensitive information that was released at that time. So it's why that this breach is so important. So what caused the breach? The breach was caused by a vulnerability in one of the ChatGPT third-party software dependency. That's a Redis. ChatGPT uses Redis to cache user information in their server so they don't need to check their database for every request. The bug in Redis cache system creates an error where if a user cancels their request within a particular time frame, the system would get confused and decided to deliver the information to the following user who made a similar request because he didn't know what to do with those requests. To get more in depth, OpenAI used the Redis client library, Redis Spy. The library has a feature where OpenAI could keep a pool of connection between the Python server, which is Essential, and Redis. So they didn't need to check the main database constantly for every request. And when using Essential, it would create two queues, one for requests to come in and the other for them to come out. However, there was a bug. If the request was cancelled after it has made it into the first queue, but before the request was delivered via the second queue, something strange happened. The response that came out might have leftover data from the terminated request. Usually, that would cause the server to crash and the user would have to try the request again. But at that time, something else happened. The corrupted data matched what the user was expecting, hence the error. Things like you are getting somewhere else packet by mistake, but you think it's yours packet, it's yours because it looks similar. How did ChatGPT handle the incident? In response to the incident, ChatGPT was taken offline on Monday, March 22nd, 2023 for a fix. Also, Redis open source maintainers have addressed the bug and rolled out the patch. And OpenAI also went further. They added redundant check to ensure that data returned by Redis cache match the requesting user. Also, they correlated several data sources to identify the affected user precisely so that they can notify them about the incident and the next step to follow. And last but not least, they also increase the robustness and the scale of the Redis cluster to reduce a chain of an error in extreme load. So they are taking a lot of good steps to prevent the issue to happen again. So what is the breach implication of ChatGPT? This breach has increased security concern about ChatGPT, with one country banning it out outright following the incident. Italy privacy watchdog has since banned ChatGPT, explicitly citing that data breach as one of the reasons and questioning OpenAI use of personal data to train their chatbots. The site concern shows lack of notice to user and all those involved whose data is gathered by OpenAI, and say that there appear to be no legal basic underpinning the massive collection of and processing of personal data in order to train the AI. What can we learn and what are some recommendations about this incident? ChatGPT prompt response to the incidents and detailed communication should be encouraged. However, few solutions could have helped prevent the incidents, like intensively test patches in a sandbox area before committing it in production. Like OpenAI should have a sandbox, a test area, a production area that look like a production where any new change, any feature, any patches should be rolled out before running in production. Also, they should use a canary deployment strategy. So a canary deployment is a progressive rollout of an application that spreads traffic between an already deployed version and a new version, rolling it out to a subset of users before rolling out fully, so that if any bug is detected, that will just affect a few users, not all the users. So ChatGPT has its own responsibility, but user or end user also have some responsibility in preventing the breach. So any ChatGPT user should ask organization, university, and should limit ChatGPT access to sensitive data by preventing employees from inputting company-sensitive data into ChatGPT. Also, those companies should conduct regular security audit to check that employee is compliant with the restriction. Also, since ChatGPT saves all user input, users should be cautious about what they put into ChatGPT. And finally, more privacy laws should be created to regulate artificial intelligence, data collection, and preserving user privacy. Thank you for your time and see you next time.